Alright, so as always with Sly games, we always have a very spicy episode name. Also, let me just say, one of my favorite things about the Sly games is how they're divided into episodes and how the developers aimed for a feel where with each episode or world essentially, it feels like you're turning on the television for some Saturday morning cartoon, something like that, and you're seeing these characters' different adventures and stuff like that. I think that's a really nice touch. Alright, we're gonna start the first episode of this game, an opera fear.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves. A group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes in the past. When Bentley was injured during the whole Clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training. Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio. Growing up, this guy used to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera, and said he was destined to be the next great tenor. But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore. He held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
I love the little intro sequences of the areas that show you the world and show you where the base is and stuff like that. Also, yeah, something very interesting about the art style is like, thank goodness they went for like this kind of cartoony, because this is the kind of art style where it's like, it'll age well, you know? Like, even by today's standards of graphics, you can look at this and it's like, it still looks nice and appealing and stuff like that. Is the thing. Is Jamini, by the way? I assume that... Is that not what I assume? I don't even know. I'm sorry. Pixel graphics are the best. They can definitely be really charming. But, yeah, when you go for, like, a realistic kind of art style, it'll age poorly. When you go for, like, a really cartoony kind of art style, then it'll still age well and still be, like, really appealing to look at it and stuff. Something that I find also really intriguing about this game, and also the transition from 2 to 3, is Murray's change in character. Like, in Sly 2, you had all 3 of them as your main characters, whereas after what happened at the end of the second one. And this wasn't even shown at the end of the second one because I guess they weren't sure if they were, you know, gonna for sure make a third one and, you know, play off of things from there. They wanted to have a for sure conclusion in Sly 2. But it's interesting how in this one they're like, yeah, he blamed himself for what happened to Bentley being in the wheelchair here like he is, and now he's gone from the team, and the whole first world is all about getting Murray back.
It seems logical to start our search at the local police station.
Oh,
If
I
he's
remember
not
this
already
intro
in
sequence.
custody, the cops are sure to have leads on all the crooks in Venice.
Ah, yes, we're going to the police station first and foremost.
That massive dome marks the Venetian police station.
Cops around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my way inside.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb up there.
Oh, come on, pal. There's always a way.
That's the thing about this game, is there's always gonna be a way. Like, I have played my fair share of 3D platformers. They're usually not like my favorite kind of game, but like I can get behind them. But the platforming in this game is like, or in the Sly games in general, is just something that I've like always adored, quite frankly. Well, we're in the...
I've got the blueprints to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to guide you to the jail cell.
Hey, Murray? Is that you?
Murray, that name's a stain on my pants, bro. What? Cooper, you got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri. Long time no punch. See, you're still in jail.
And you steer a cracker box.
Let's get past the name calling and get to business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh? Sorry, but I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait!
So, something that I very much like about Sly 3, the first world about it, is literally the first character that you meet is the villain from the second game, the first villain from the second game, not like the main villain of the second game. But the first world in Sly 2 took place in Paris, and you initially had to stop Dimitri's money printing scheme, which he used the clockwork tail feathers to do. And he was already like an incredible character in that game. He didn't get as much screen time as I would have liked. So they were like, oh yeah, we're bringing Dimitri back for this game. And he's literally the first character that you meet in the first world of the third game. And something else that's unique to this game that wasn't in any of the other Sly games is branching dialogue like this. But something that's very interesting is there's actually no like well, there are wrong options. There's only one thing that will progress it, but you can literally just try all the options until you get the right one. So I believe that cutting a deal is the right one. So we're gonna see the other ones first, threatening him.
Rat me out to those cops and I'll get thrown in there with you. It'll be a heck of a cage match, and we both know who will win. Or did you forget Paris?
Worth it to see your smug face behind the bars.
Well, let's try flattery.
Where's that generous nature you're so famous for? I always pegged you as the bigger man in these types of situations.
I'm a big man. Big with the payback and the sex appeal. Got that, Ant? I can throw the beat on this track.
Again.
You're just a dancer.
Again, this game would not pass freaking everyone 10 and up if it was published nowadays. Yeah, good old... Well, this one's everyone 10 and up. Slide 2 was E for everyone. So, like, it's a little bit stricter here. I'm a big man with a sex appeal. I love this
If
game.
those cops get their mitts on me, who's gonna break you out of jail?
You might get the cell door open, but the cops would throw down and bust me on the way out. And then I'll get the double sentence. Grief!
Times were different back then. That or the ESRB was not paying a lot of attention. Either way, I love it. He's right, it'll be tough getting out of here. I need a plan. This is a special game. Maybe I could disguise us both as police, then walk out, distract the cops so we can get away, take him with me up the air vent. I've played so much Sly 3 in the past. I already know that the answer is distract the cops so he can get away. So let's propose take him with me up the air vent.
Look, I got in here through an air vent. We can both use it to escape.
I can't fit in no vent. You spy my macho frame. I'm packing too much sexy muscle to fit in vent like you stick dudes.
I'm packing too much sexy muscle to fit in vents like you stick dudes. Sly 3 is such a special game. Disguise us both as police then walk out?
Tell you what, I'll steal a couple of police uniforms. We'll suit up and then just walk out the front door.
Come on, man. I'm a fashion all-star. No way, no how I'm dressing up in polyester pig suit. Something's worse than jail.
It's so worth it to see the other dialogue options and do the right answer last. Distract the cops so you can get away.
How about I get the cops' attention, then run for it? Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for sale is in head cop lady's office.
Okay, great. This other lock won't be a problem. I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here, and I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of bunnies.
I love Dimitri's voice actor so much.
But we're now
Well-
ready for the presentation.
Well,
As we all know,
also, one of the main characters of the Sly games is Carmelita Fox over here, who's Sly's rival slash love interest, essentially, and we're being introduced to her immediately. Cam, you love him. Freaking, if you haven't seen Sly 2, do yourself a favor, like, do yourself a real treat and look up at some point when you get the chance, Dimitri's scenes in Sly 2. It's so freaky. It's so good. I love him. He's so
Nice work.
great.
Head back to Dimitri's cell and free him. If he's true to his word, we'll be talking to Murray in no time.
Let's get back to business. Now, where was I? Hold tight, boys. The power's on the fritz again. It'll calm down in a few minutes.
Better make sure you're under a desk when the lights come back on.
Yeah, I love how Sly just does the freaking "you got the thing" kind of jump. So, you know.
You look a lot better in the dark, Petro. Really, you are an ugly, ugly man.
You look a lot better in the dark, Petro. You are an ugly, ugly man. Sly 3 is such a special game. My goodness. Yeah, that's something that people have noted about Carmelita in these games. Wait!
Sly Cooper. Should have
Was my head peeking out?
Grab him, boys.
Was my head peeking? Stay under the I was under the table. What are you talking about? Whatever.
There be light.
Let there be light, man. Oh, I forgot how much I loved this game. Oh,
Your mind already.
make up your mind already. All right, nobody will notice me here. Uh-oh, 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 get out of there. Oh.
Brother. On, off.
Also, I think everyone will be glad to know this is gonna be far from the only time we'll see Dimitri in this playthrough. So, you know, let's go ahead and bust him out here. Man, this game is so magical.
You really crack this coconut.
Sure, just takes a light touch.
Good.
Cam, you're
Let's see some
excited.
shine,
This is gonna be a
bro.
special playthrough.
I swear. You
Like, we're not
spring
gonna beat it in
and
one
I'll hook
session
you up
like
with
the
a
other Sly
drop-dog
games.
Mary.
We'll probably do it this
Safely
weekend or
tough to
something.
Crack, but I've seen you open harder locks.
Wait,
Slowly
and then other way.
rotate the left analog stick
Oh yeah, so you
until
feel for a
the
vibration and then other way.
Stop, then go in the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
direction.
I figured it out
Again,
already. There,
feeling for the
done.
vibration.
Did it! Get out of there.
I'll do like I promised and distract the cops so you can make your escape.
Solid. Don't worry, no mind. Straightway I'll password for Murray to find you. Meet at Rialto Bridge. Big Italian landmark.
Okay, guess it's showtime.
Hello, assorted meatheads. And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise?
Cooper, grab him, man.
And I'm out.
You've got some serious nerve showing up in my squad room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's spend some quality time together in my interrogation cell.
So forward. What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and stopped taking grief from guys like you.
Guys like me? Are you saying I've got some competition for your affections?
You're the only man in my sights right now.
The character, I got hit immediately. Her aim usually sucks. Also, you can't swim in this game, so there's that. The character interactions in this game are certainly something. As always, her aim is freaking awful, except for that one shot, which was absolutely crazy. Imagine if I didn't make that jump, that would have been absolutely embarrassing. That would have really sucked. Wait, can you not even see her most of the time? Because I'm just realizing Doggy Cam blocks her a bunch of the time. Whoa. That was rather close, wasn't it? All right, time to meet at the bridge, which I guess is this bridge over here. So yeah, we won't be seeing Dimitri again for a little while, considering I'm pretty sure that's the only time we see him in this world, but...
Greetings, old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Hope that manhole works both ways.
That's right! Hide in the sewers like the rat you are!
Thanks for the quick escape. I owe you one. Again.
Of course, Searcher. We are all in need of peace.
You're really whole hog on this Dreamtime stuff, huh?
My mind is clear, like the woodland after a forest fire.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team. That thing with Bentley, it wasn't your fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to lose myself and not return until the black water ran pure. So here I stay.
You sure he didn't tell you to get lost and not come back until you cleaned out the water filter?
Come on, I'm on a real spirit quest here.
Sorry. Tell me everything. I've missed you, pal.
Well, it's a long and awesome story. You got any gum?
Well, it's a long and awesome story. Such a special game.